here with Margaret Dennis, and she is a recent graduate of the Dare to Declare Vision Board Academy. I wanted to ask her a few questions about her experience with the Academy for the last few months. My first question to you, Margaret, is what made you decide to want to take the Academy in the first place?
Well, I think it was 5 minutes into our conversation when we first connected. You were telling me about vision boards. So I've done vision boards in the past and I understood the value of them, but I didn't really get it the way that you had explained it. And it made so much sense to me. Plus, it really aligned with what I do as a coach. I'm working with women to create their best life. So, being able to create a vision board and alignment, what they want would be important. But I also do grief coaching. And so helping people to, after they've gone through some pretty traumatic grief experiences, they have to create a new life for themselves often too, a new identity and figure out what they want in the world, especially if they've lost a spouse or a parent or a child. Those are pretty catastrophic. And I could see how vision boards can be another gateway for them to work on things to help them move forward as well. So for me, it was like immediately I saw the alignment in what I do as a coach with how the vision boards can help my clients move forward with what they want to do. And also for me, because I'm like, I love vision boards already, but if I can learn even more about how to do them and how they can be effective and learn more about the science behind them, because there's my practical side that likes to know that there's some science behind it. So for me, it really made sense. And I love the fact that it was 12 weeks and we also got to do our own vision board and go through the course itself through you. Learn everything that we had, the materials that you were going to provide. It sounded like a really great tool to add to my toolkit, but on steroids. It was like it came with everything. So it just aligned. It really aligned with what I was doing and where I was taking my business. So for me, it just made sense.
Beautiful. Thank you. And so throughout the time, the 12 weeks, can you describe what your experience was like? Perhaps some things that really resonated with you, being part of the community. Can you talk to us about that?
It felt really comfortable right from day one, right? Like everybody was there for all their own reasons, but everyone was really open to sharing about experiences they had. It was really cool to see how people were starting to see things happening on their vision board before we even finished the course, which was really cool. But I loved how you went through the slides and then you give us the slides. It's like, here's the made for you, done for you presentation, and you can, you can customize it so that it's from you, which is amazing, because then that takes a whole lot of the pressure off of being able to create our own. But the experience of being in the 12 weeks, I felt really supported. Access to the Academy 24/7, so you can go in at your own pace and just rewatch things. I love that the sessions were recorded, because I think there was a couple that I had to watch after. And even being able to go back afterwards and catching some of the points, I'm like, I want to listen to this again. All the handouts and the downloadables and everything. It was just, it was a really great experience. I felt that it was very comprehensive and we're really supported and answered all the questions, and being able to be in the Facebook group and celebrating everybody's wins, not just for what our team was doing, like our cohort that was going through, but to see what other people are doing as well. I love the monthly meetings that we carry on after the course too, where we still get to connect every month. Again, celebrate the wins, talk about what's working, where people may need some help, and also additional training. Like, to me, it was a really great experience. And you certainly, delivered for sure.
Aw, thank you. Wow. Thank you for all of that. And so, we want to celebrate your wins. So you recently did a vision board workshop.
I did.
Let's talk about that, and also tell us where you're headed for next year.
Okay, so yes, I did do my first vision board workshop a couple of weekends ago. It was I invited four people over to my house, friends that I knew, colleagues. So I wanted to give them the experience and see how it was. And it even blew my mind, just how the response that I got from them. I think they came in a little skeptical. They didn't know what to expect. I said, guys, we're going to be here 6 hours. 6 hours. I'm like, oh yeah, you're going to need 6 hours. And it was really awesome to feel the sense of energy shift when they started cutting and really going into the magazines. But they'd had 2.5 hours of diving into what they wanted and really connecting. And I think all of them shared that they never had done that really before. So that was really cool to see that. But at the end, what was really neat is to hear all of them declare their board and to get up and say, I didn't think that I was going to actually find pictures that I would like. I didn't think I would find things that would resonate for me. And all of them left absolutely loving their boards. And there were some tears throughout the afternoon too. Like people really got connected with what was really important to them in a way that they hadn't before. But the overall experience was really good, and the feedback I got was incredible. Like they're like, oh my goodness, people need to do this, and who can I tell, and what do you need from us to share it? So that was a really great experience for me. And working with the slide deck that you'd provided was super easy for me to customize it to my colors and my logo and change pictures if I wanted to and update whatever I needed to. It was super easy. Moving forward, I have an online workshop happening next week on a Thursday night. I'm advertising for that. I'm in the midst of finalizing an in-person one right before the end of the year. And then I'm looking at January offering 3 to 4 in-person. Plus, I'm at a workshop, a full day event where I'm going to be offering the Power Word, just as a fun event for people to do while they're there. So not necessarily the course, but the opportunity to create their Power Word while they're at the event. And I'm partnering with a colleague. We're creating a full week retreat down at Niagara-on-the-Lake, where we're going to combine personal development and finish off the week with a full day vision board workshop. So it's really cool the way it's starting to build itself in. And I've also decided, I know this is a lot, so I got really excited about everything.
Oh, you go. This is amazing.
But what I've decided to do is when I'm offering the vision board workshops, I'm actually going to pair it with the journaling workshops to support it. So it's a package deal. It's not just the vision board workshop. It's because it's great. You send people home, you've taught them what they need to do the vision board, but that falls off after a little while. People don't always follow through. So what I'm offering them is a once a month check-in. And because I do my spiritual thing, it'll be on the new moon. So on the new moon of every month, we will check in and we'll do a journaling for 2 hours where we will pull one thing off of their board and focus on it and create the action steps so that the whole year is focused on building out what they put on their vision board, and we get to touch on almost all of it. So I'm really super excited about offering that. So I'm just creating that package to offer too, on top of all the coaching that I'm doing and everything else. But I'm really excited because the opportunities with the vision boarding is so diverse. Like you can use it anywhere and you can incorporate it into so many different areas, and there's so many ways you can use it. Like I want to do a mother-daughter one. I'm thinking couples around Valentine's Day, and schools and corporate, and it's just there's so many opportunities to use it. So I'm very excited about that because it's a nice door opener for people to get to know me and then to build on to coming to coach with me as well. So yeah, that's what I'm doing with it.
That's fabulous. And I do recall our first conversation, and I remember then already you were sparking ideas, and it just continued to bubble. And now it's just flowing out, and it's just so beautiful to watch, to see your imagination. And you just got the training on the vision journaling like last week, and
yeah,
you've got ideas already
5 days ago 5 days ago
to implement it, which is extraordinary. So you heard it here first. This is brand new, this Niagara-on-the-Lake retreat, which is going to be amazing. So how can people get a hold of you to do that retreat?
To do the retreat?
Or any of your other workshops?
Any of the other workshops, like you can find me on LinkedIn under Margaret Dennis with 2 N's, DENNIS. Or you can find me at my website, which is www.evolvecoaching.com, and it's EVOLVCOACHING.com. So there's no E on the evolve, or they can email me, Margaret at evolvecoaching.com. So you can reach me out anywhere, and I'll tell you all about the details. It's so much fun.
Yeah, you've got so much going on. So Power Word, Vision Board workshops, retreats, and then more coaching, centering around the vision board, envisioning, and then with all these other modalities with it. So that's just super exciting. So if you are wanting to find out more information about the academy that Margaret just graduated from and has been certified with, we have our next one starting in January the 12th. It's Thursdays for 12 weeks, like she talked about, and I would love to talk to you. So thanks so much, Margaret, for coming on and sharing your experience. I'm so excited to witness this coming year and to just celebrate with you all the amazing things you're up to. So thanks again.
Me too. Thank you. Thank you.